Okay, we are back with another rap analysis, and what a blessing this was. I am so lucky. If you're new to the rap analysis series, I take songs that I grew up with, that inspired me and influenced me, and songs that I really love, that I wish more people know of, and I just talk about the lyrics and stuff, and like what it means to me, what the rappers are trying to say in the lyrics, or things that need to be deciphered. So I always do like the older songs, and I'm not able to do the current ones, but then this just stumbled across me. Last week, May 14th, 2021, J. Cole dropped the album The Off Season, and in it, track number 2, My Life, featuring 21 Savage and Morey, is a tribute or paying homage to the song that Styles P and Pharoah Monch made back in 2002, My Life. So I'm going to analyze both of them and compare them and just talk about that. I'm really happy to do this, and obviously me and J. Cole feel the same, because this is one of my favorite songs of all time. It was going to be the next Styles P song I did leave a message before, and I did the song he did with DMX, Used to Be My Dog, or it's called We Don't Give a Fuck, but I always call it Used to Be My Dog. So how cool was it? They took the sample of Pharoah Monch doing the chorus, and then they got this singer out of North Carolina, Morey, to cover it and sing it a little bit more, and a little bit more soulful than Pharoah Monch, who doesn't quite hit the notes the same and everything like that, but a true great tribute song, and I like both of them. I'm biased, so I don't think I can ever love the J. Cole one more than the Styles P one, but I love it, and a really great effort here. So I came across this actually. I had listened to I-95 South, but not the whole album. A friend recommended a couple of the songs to me, and I didn't see The Life, or didn't listen to it. I only listened to about 3 songs one night. I was busy. And then, so I seen this article come up, shout out to hotnewhiphop.com, and so it comes up in like my suggestions or whatever, because anything Styles P I always click on, and it says, Styles P and Pharoah Monch took a moment to reflect on having their song honored by J. Cole. So I'm trying to sleep, but I was just reading before bed, and my eyes bug out of my head, and I'm like, what? Like, I didn't know if they remixed it, or I didn't know what, so I had to listen to the song, and then, so Styles P tweeted out something about it. I guess they were both pretty happy. I don't know if they had to clear the sample, or they're just happy to have that respect shown to them. And Styles P said, I hit my brother Pharoah Monch yesterday, saying, aren't we some cool middle-aged dudes? Salute to J. Cole for a beautiful album, a breath of fresh air. He's kicked it with him before, and he's such a gracious person, and he's honored to be honored by the honorable. And for Monch, it says, seeing that song Honored brought him all the way down memory lane. He said, when I was speaking to J. Cole last week about his love for My Life song and the chorus, all I could think about was those days digging for samples at the Roosevelt Hotel Record Convention in Manhattan, begins Monch. Those dusty-ass shops out of town, crawling around with a bandana over my mouth, looking on the boxes on the floor, thinking back to when critics said hip-hop was a fluke, it wouldn't stand the test of time. And then this week has been an insane introspective look back into that time, and at the same time, I'm celebrating with a hell yeah as Jay-Z and LL Cool J get inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. J. Cole is obviously cut from the same cloth as those legends, and he reached out to say how much the My Life song moved him coming up in high school. And shout out to Cole for another classic album. And I agree with what he was saying there. And man, and actually it's kind of neat how he was talking about that record convention in the Roosevelt Hotel, because there was can't remember the name of it, but there was like this hip-hop documentary on Netflix, and I watched a couple episodes, and one of the episodes was just all about the producers, and they talked a lot about that. I think it's the same convention that he's talking about, and it was just really interesting, so check that out if you want. And because I'm kind of stuck in my era, I know J. Cole pretty well, but I didn't know 21 Savage that much. I'd only heard 1 or 2 songs from him, but he's really gained him some steam in my opinion. He had a really good part on that Khaled album, where with that song with the Justin Bieber song. That was a really catchy song. And then this one comes, and who had the better part in your opinion? J. Cole or 21 Savage? I know everybody, it could be from A to Z, but a lot of people say J. Cole murdered it. A lot of people will say, oh, 21 Savage outshone him on his own song, but I liked both of them, and they were both really getting deep. It was a really retrospective song, which the chorus, of course, that's kind of where you're going with the song, because it goes, my life is all I have, my rhymes, my pen, my pad, and I'd have made it out of the struggle, don't judge me. What you say now won't budge me, cause where I come from, so often, people you grew up with are laying in a coffin. But I'd have made it through the pain and strife, it's my time now, my world, my life. And I didn't sing it, cause I can't sing. That was like how Pharoah Monch kind of spit it. But so Moray really sung it and did a different twist on it, and nothing wrong with that. And let's see here. And I don't usually do songs that have a video. I don't know if this is going to become a single or not. The Styles P song with Pharoah Monch did have a video release for it. In fact, I think it was the first video that I ever saw. And I am biased though, so... But it's going to be hard to compare to the Styles P one. It's just so monumental in my life there. So there's some... the J. Cole one is produced by Jake One, J. Cole, and Wu-10. I'm not sure if that's correct. It's all on Wikipedia that I got this information. It's track 3, and it's only been a week, so, you know, some of that stuff could change. I don't know if it contained any samples other than the Styles P. Pharoah Monch sample, but there's like some gospel kind of singing at the beginning, and I'm not sure if that's a sample or if any of the beat, the instrumental, is a sample. So there's a little bit of an intro there, and then J. Cole spits his first 4 bars, and where the drums haven't kicked in yet, he goes, start spiring up just like a rich person's staircase, no fly zone, please stay the fuck out of my airspace, people say things behind backs that they wouldn't dare say, no it's on site when I see you, I'm working at Squarespace, and then it just jumps in, everything picks up, and he just kind of goes off there. Yeah, top of the morning, I know that you thought I was dormant. Woke up early from shots that were swarming. A block full of ops, now the cops in an orbit. Guess somebody got popped, now they knocking on doors trying to find an informant, but I ain't see Nathan. I'm minding my business, as God is my witness, the weapon go prosper that's forming against me. Homie, I'm starving immensely. Know when I'm done with these songs, you gon' miss me. Jay Moore and I'm on my grizzly. You homies just cubs, but no, not the ones in the big leagues. After the fall off, I promise I'm coming out to selling out Wrigley's. I'm just a product of poverty, full of narcotics to profit off quickly. My family tree got a history of users that struggle with demons, not really the hustler instincts. Therefore, often my pockets was empty. So while some of my partners were serving up rocks on the quarters, the project assemblies, me I was starting to envy. Wanna be on top where it's plenty. Wanna be in the spot where every bitch want me like Rihanna dropping new Fenty. When I see in the sky, the villas, the ceiling can reach up too high evidently. Nah, shit, I can't reach up too high, evidently. Never seen no one driving a Bentley. I can't be out here mopping up Wendy's. And then it goes in the chorus. I've only heard this one 3 or 4 times, so I know I butchered it. There's pauses in the song where they let like half a bar go. Or 21 Savage does that as well. So I know I'm kind of reading it. I'm not trying to karaoke it. I'm trying to really pronounce the words properly, but I'm trying to kind of keep the flow as well. And also trying not to say certain words. But it just seems like he's really, it's like a beautiful struggle song of like how he came up and now how successful he is, but people around him were being successful and he didn't necessarily want to do that, but he doesn't want to be mopping up at Wendy's, you know, he wants to see success, but he doesn't really want to do it the boring 9-to-5 way, and he's just rapping his ass off as well. Some amazing great flow and lyricism on display. And then 21 Savage, I feel like he doesn't maybe go as fast, but I really enjoyed his part. So he comes in and goes, say what? The stuff that I've seen got me traumatized. I let the K go when Johnny died, swinging that motherfucker side to side. We don't participate, ain't with that squash and shit. All we believe in is homicide. I got a good heart, so I send teddy bears every time we make they mamas cry. I pray that my past ain't ahead of me. When I'm in love, I love heavily. If you betray me, you dead to me. I disrespect you respectfully. Excuse me. I got some partners who left this earth. Maybe the pain made a better me. Just know that these secrets is kept with me. I feel the streets is in debt with me. I gave my heart away to all the dog hoes cause that's who accepted me. I blame my pops for that shit cause if he didn't fail, he could have corrected me. Give all the props to my mama cause no matter what, she always protected me. I promise you ain't no checking me. Jump in the water, get wet with me. You want my money or wanna have sex with me? Can't let the ops or the law get the best of me. I get to answer and you get to testing me. I see chicken, you rappers is breast to me. Planted a seed, but it ain't a sesame. Can't let you rappers or bitches grow next to me. I just said rappers, I didn't know what else to switch it up there. And then it goes into the chorus, and that's the song. 2 verses, just like the Styles P one. And man, he really had a pretty impressive display there too, talking about, you know, the street life and how, like, you know, he's successful, and above that he's making music now, and some deep shit about his dad, about how he always picked the wrong girls because his dad was never there, and props to his mom and everything like that. I really enjoyed it. And 21 Savage is really growing on me. So I've only heard that song, the Justin Bieber one, and there's one other one that I heard. I think it was with Drake or something. But let me know what's some songs I should check out 21 Savage, because yeah, he's really coming up on my radar there. So now the Styles P song, Pharoah Monch, it was actually released. A lot of people are like, oh, that Styles P song from A Gangster and a Gentleman. And yes, it was, but it actually got released on the Raucous Records album. Raucous Records, not Records. The Raucous Records album, Soundbombing 3, a month before. June 4th, 2002. And then The Gangster and a Gentleman was released July 9th, 2002. And it was produced by Ayatollah. And it's track number 2 on the Soundbombing 3 album, and track number 24, it's like a bonus track on the Gangster and a Gentleman album. And so Ayatollah produced it, and it samples Aretha Franklin's The Long and Winding Road. I don't know if that's just the thing you hear over and over is like, I can't do it. I played like a 5-second snippet at the beginning, but I don't know if that's just the singing that they sampled and they just kind of looped that, or it had any like the instruments sampled. Then let me know. Not only what song do you like, the original better, do you like the new J. Cole version, whose verses you like better, what instrumental, what beat do you like better, Ayatollah's or the Jake 1 J. Cole collaboration there. So it starts off, Styles P does the intro, he goes, My Life, Pharoah Monch, Ayatollah, Howie McDuffie, Holiday Styles, Double R, Raucous Records, Pharoah talk to him, let him try to understand. Let him try, Daddy. Let him try. And then Pharoah does the chorus and stuff. And I don't know who, I know all what he's saying, the rest of stuff, but who's Howard McDuffie? If you know that, please let me know in the comments. I'm pretty well informed about a lot of the stuff. I used to be really obsessed and read the little pamphlets and inserts and stuff like that. But I always want to find out more. So whoever Howard McDuffie is, maybe he's someone to do with Raucous Records or the Soundbombing 3. I'm not sure, but let me know if you know. I just got to check here, make sure I covered all this stuff. I don't want to miss anything that in my notes here. So first one from Styles P goes, takes the Pharoah Monch going, My life, and he goes, is based on lighting blunts, loading guns, telling my lawyers to get the case gone. I need the bills that the president's got their face on, so I can switch my residence. Get a truck and a Lex. Fuck a check. I no longer have to wait for them. I made a couple ends. Lost a couple friends. I let a blunt cuz never will the struggle end. So you could judge a person, but you ain't God and you ain't in the role, so you really can't budge a person. You ought to love a person for the fact that it's my world and my life, but still I'm a rugged person. I'm really trying not to say certain words, so I'm trying not to blow it up, or screw it up. And I don't know, here, they say you buggin', homie. Fuck it, I'm a thuggin', homie. You talking bullshit, then kick it with another, homie. I got a big bed, and I need a cover, homie. And I ain't got friends, I got enemies. So if they with me, then that means they my brother, homie. He was really doing that. Back in the day, that wasn't as much where they were rhyming the 2 words as much. It was more, Jadakiss was one that started doing that a lot too as well. So really good, just try not to butcher it. I know I'm kind of rapping it, kind of reading it, but I don't want to say certain words. And then, so Pharoah does the chorus, and then he comes in with the second verse. What verse do you like better, Styles P's first verse or his second verse? And he comes in and says, my life, excuse me, I got hiccups a bit, is a blunt to the head, a prayer for the dead, run around hustling, scared of the feds. They said death is eternal sleep, but the only thing is you ain't really sure if you prepared for the bed. So often we get murked in the head. Instead of big Oh, sorry. Instead of big money, they got Big Mama hurting instead. My life is making the verse, but the handcuffs, the bullpens, the jail cells is making it worse. Tell Mommy I don't go to the church. Tell Ock I don't go to the mosque. I blow blunts, hold guns, and I'ma be right there where the soldiers are Monch. I play my part and my heart seems colder than March. But on the flip side of things, it's still warmer than June. I have talks with the Lord and He'll be calling me soon. What? And my life is all I have. My family, my brothers, my flow, my grass. What? I feel like I'm doing Genius.com for both lyrics. I'm surprised they already had the J. Cole one up there. But he's like, here it says, my family, my brothers, my flow, my grabs. But I thought he said my grasp. But if you know differently than me or Genius.com, let me know. And then there's another line in here I felt like they screwed up. Oh yeah, it's like, you could judge a person, but you ain't got it, you ain't in the role. I thought he said, but you ain't God and you ain't in the role. So I could be wrong, but it says you ain't got it, you ain't in the role. And I thought it says you ain't God and you ain't in the role. So just let me know. And I think that what comes of this, I hope, is a lot of people could see my new series and maybe go back to the songs, make some requests and everything. I hope people like the concept. I just want to be different. I don't want to do the reviews or people just listen to it and they're just like, oh, and they just react to it and then they stop and say, whoa, I can't believe you just said that. Like, I don't know. Especially because the songs I usually pick are ones I've heard 1,000 times, so it's, how am I going to be like, oh, first listen? And I'm not reviewing them because I love all these songs. So they're all 10 out of 10 to me, all the songs I do. But let me know what you would like to change about the concept and everything like that. And I think I was really happy when this happened so I could kind of bring the Rap Analysis series into the more modern songs. And thank you for J. Cole for remixing, or not remixing, but whatever, paying tribute to one of my favorite songs of all time. But I still have to ask for more. I feel like we got to start a petition. I want to see some kind of remix made either with the old beat or the new beat, a new Styles P verse, a new J. Cole verse, a new Pharoah Monch, maybe them doing the chorus together. I don't want someone to just do a blend of the two together, which I wouldn't mind. I'll still click on it. But please, if there's some way we could get it out there that we really want J. Cole to release a remix of this song, maybe with the new beat, and then have Pharoah Monch and Styles P do the chorus together with Moray, and then have a new Styles P and a new Pharoah Monch verse. That would just be, that's probably asking too much, but that would definitely make my day. And I appreciate everybody watching the video, and I hope you liked it. If not, then I'll try and improve. If I accept criticism and feedback, and just make sure you like, or you get a leg drop, comment, or you get a clothesline, subscribe, or you get a suplex, and share, or you get a sleeper. That's all for this edition of Rap Analysis.